Episode 5. No verse ever says the Sabbath was abolished. Prove it. If the Sabbath was truly abolished, if the fourth commandment was truly nailed to the cross, if Sunday really replaced Saturday, then show me the verse. Just one. Book, chapter, and verse, where God himself said, the seventh-day Sabbath is no longer required. Go ahead. We'll wait. Because in all the Bible, it doesn't exist. 1. Not a single verse cancels the Sabbath. Thousands of churches preach Sunday. Millions worship on it. But not a single verse in the entire Bible commands it. Search Genesis to Revelation. You won't find a verse that says the Sabbath was abolished, a verse that says the Sabbath was changed to Sunday, a verse that says the first day is holy. But we do find this. Exodus 20, 8-10, KJV. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. That was written by God's own hand in stone, and it was never erased. 2. Jesus said the law stands until heaven and earth pass away. Matthew 5:18, KJV. Till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. Look outside. Is heaven still above? Is the earth still beneath your feet? Then God's law, including the Sabbath, still stands. 3. The apostles kept the Sabbath. After the resurrection Acts 13:14, 27, 42, 44, KJV. Paul and Barnabas kept the Sabbath. The Jews and the Gentiles kept the Sabbath. Not a word is mentioned about switching to Sunday. Acts 16:13, KJV. And on the Sabbath we went out of the city by a riverside where prayer was wont to be made. This was decades after the resurrection. If the Sabbath was abolished, then why are the apostles still keeping it? Because it was never abolished. 4. The false doctrine of Sunday worship has no foundation. Sunday worship didn't come from Jesus. It didn't come from the apostles. It came from Rome. In 321 AD, Constantine, a pagan emperor, passed the first Sunday law, blending sun worship with Christianity. Centuries later, the Catholic Church claimed it had the authority to change the day. But ask yourself, who gave man the right to change what God wrote in stone? Daniel 7:25, KJV. And he shall think to change times and laws. Only one commandment is both a law and a time. Remember the Sabbath day. Satan thought to change it, and the world followed. 5. If you claim the Sabbath was abolished, then prove it. Let every pastor, every scholar, every Sunday worshipper answer this. Where does God cancel his own commandment? Not Paul, not a tradition. God. The truth is, the Sabbath was blessed at creation, kept by Jesus, honored by the apostles, commanded by God, and never abolished. To say otherwise is to accuse God of inconsistency and Jesus of rebellion. Malachi 3:6, KJV. For I am the Lord, I change not. Hebrews 13:8, KJV. Jesus Christ the same yesterday and today and forever. If God never changes, his Sabbath never changed. Final warning. You say the Sabbath was abolished, then show the verse. Until then you are standing on sand, and when the winds of judgment blow, your house will fall.